Hi, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. We are about relationships with ourselves first, okay? So we can have a healthy relationship outside of ourselves, because you could be thinking about a Queen of Wands or a Queen of Swords. You could be looking at maybe someone that's very clever, intuitive, psychic, very independent person, very courageous. Look at maybe someone that's connected to heaven and earth, okay, when it comes to the energy of creation. You could be thinking about a Queen of Wands, all right? A very powerful, creative person, very determined. She's got the courage, but it seems to be an unseen energy. So you've got to use your intuition, all right? When it comes to joy, peace. Maybe look at a friendship. When it comes to maybe Queen of Wands, maybe. When it comes to the courage, determination, intuition, energy. Could be thinking about that with the Queen of Swords, a very courageous person. When it comes to determination, she's got the courage. When it comes to maybe Queen of Swords, when it comes to a dreamer, maybe a Queen of Wands is looking at this person, or someone thinks someone is a dreamer, very intuitive, very brave, very courageous. We're looking at maybe the plant when it comes to the soul of the self. Okay, maybe you're managing your emotions by identifying your intuition. Some of you could be using your dreams, or some of you could be an intuition, or some of you using a practitioner to play with someone's dreams as a trickster. So now maybe you're looking at the hope when it comes to illumination of innocence, when it comes to the peace, when it comes to maybe a Queen of Swords, or maybe when it comes to Queen of Wands, when it comes to maybe someone's future. You're looking at maybe a different perspective when it comes to Queen of Swords. She'll cut you off, man. She'll just tell you the truth, nothing but the truth, and keep it walking. So now maybe you've seen how this person is courageous, but you see two women. So it could be a Queen of Wands and a Queen of Swords, or you're looking at one person in one, maybe. And now you're looking at generational wealth when it comes to Queen of Swords or Queen of Wands. When it comes to taking that leap of faith, use your intuition, focus on your creativity. Someone's getting downloads in dreams from their ancestors. Maybe it's a shock to this Queen of Wands, because now you're looking at maybe a Gemini person when it comes to maybe backstabbing. Somebody wasn't someone's friend when it comes to Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords about pain, sadness, stabbed in the back. Someone's going through financial rock bottom maybe because of a lie about a Gemini Aquarius person. Because someone's thinking that they have a lie that's been exposed. When it comes to maybe Queen of Wands, maybe it could be a family member. It could be about joint assets, family assets. When it comes to maybe someone's fulfillment, financial fulfillment, maybe it's the end of a cycle. We'll look at the tree of life. We're looking at ancestors raining down on reparations. Someone looking at a dreamer, looking at her reparations from her ancestors. Someone looking at justice when it comes to a Libra person. Maybe a Libra masculine when it comes to ancestors. Or maybe looking at justice, someone's in a legal matter when it comes to maybe family assets. So now you're looking at fairness, balance, truth. So now maybe someone's looking at a disaster, rock bottom. Someone's on a rock. Maybe it comes from Virgo person or higher priestess. When it comes to a business partner, a dreamer, lying about Aquarius person in court. So now they're grieving because someone's going to take a leap of faith, maybe, when it comes to power, status. Someone's looking at someone's expression when it comes to maybe Queen of Wands watching this dreamer, bringing fairness, balance, truth. When it comes to ancestors, now you're looking at fulfillment when it comes to your ancestors. Write your dreams down, all right? Look at maybe someone that's very innocent, pure, illumination of innocence. Look at peace, fairness, balance, truth. Look at justice when it comes to maybe the emperor, when it comes to someone's destiny. Someone taking a leap of faith. Focus on your creativity. Turn all your visions into reality. So now you're seeing someone's reality when it comes to downloads, the tree of life, the ten of pentacles, legacy, inheritance. Someone's very wise. A wise man, old soul, Libra person, someone's ancestors, raining down skills, ideas to bring in your truth, to bring in your love when it comes to maybe your goals, to make you feel safe, to bring in your achievements. So now maybe someone's looking at spiritual court or earth court, but there's more to be revealed. Because someone's holding the truth when it comes to someone's action knowledge about communication. Someone's communicating in dream now when it comes to ancestors. Could be a Libra person, a very old wise man, or an air sign woman. So now you're looking at maybe an emperor, a CEO, a father figure, or you're looking at a businessman, or you're looking at a real life emperor when it comes to pineal crown. You now look at someone's status, power, authority, when it comes to maybe someone being confident, courageous, fulfilled, when it comes to bringing harmony, when it comes to maybe a legal matter. Someone's illuminated their mind when it comes to enthusiasm, look at someone's intellect, and someone feels very positive maybe. Because now you're looking at what you sow is what you reap. Because now you look at the divine masculine when it comes to maybe the actions of someone's morals. So, maybe look at old soul. There may be an Aries person when it comes to someone's appearance, the King of Wands. When it looks like the Emperor. We're looking at maybe how someone presents themselves in the environment. Look at influence. Look at maybe physical appearance when it comes to maybe self-awareness. Now, someone's got self-awareness maybe. Because now the truth is coming out in the legal about someone's ancestors, someone's reparations in dreams when it comes to maybe the tree of life. We're following the tree of life. So now you're seeing King of Wands. King of Wands will look at his counterpart in dreams. Because the Emperor normally hides his feelings. He protects his feelings to the deepest. So now you look at a masculine, divine masculine. Could be a very sexy, courageous masculine. Very magnetic. He's got that magnetic pull. He's got that vision. He can bring many people together to create something. So now you look at maybe the courage of maybe this chameleon. He can go through some bad challenges, can go for the fire, but become unharmed. Why? Because you've got connection between heaven and earth. They both have that connection. So now maybe you're seeing the same energy of divine feminine, divine masculine when it comes to maybe earth, when it comes to balance, when it comes to divine feminine, when it comes to morals and immorality and morality, balance. I think I said it right. So I look at someone on a pedestal when it comes to the connection between heaven and earth. We're looking at maybe an expansion when it comes to someone's legacy or someone's wealth. Because maybe someone's looking at their heart chakra and illuminating because they're looking at their uniform. Why are they putting it on? Taking that leap of faith when it comes to maybe being blunt, maybe. About a Libra person, maybe, or Gemini, Aquarius. So now you're seeing maybe divine masculine, divine feminine when it comes to maybe dreams. Write your dreams down. I just said that, an air sign person. Maybe someone's being very blunt to a Queen of Wands. Maybe a family member to a Leo person. Or maybe saying that a divine feminine is a Queen of Cups, very loving, nurturing. And now someone's seeing a challenge. Someone's facing their challenges and being blunt. Maybe to a divine feminine, an equal energy, or a family member. So now you're looking at maybe being blunt for these challenges. And now you look at your challenges. Someone's being very blunt, very swift. You could be a fast talker. So now you're seeing the power, the travel of maybe someone's energy. Someone's bursting of energy. Or maybe the divine feminine is running away. The dish ran away with a spoon, and now the King of Wands are just sitting there thinking, what am I going to do? I don't know, sit there, I guess. A Leo person looking at, balancing with the divine feminine, divine masculine. Or he's juggling with a Queen of Wands in this cult, has to walk away. Because now you're looking at Virgo person being exposed. About Virgo person, maybe? In this cult, institution, marriage, I don't know. No feelings, walking towards a higher priestess. A Leo person want to walk towards a higher priestess. Got a different perspective about maybe a burden, or maybe they were building a real estate or something. And now you're looking at Cancer person or the willpower of being a soul, having a human experience. God will help with your burdens if you take responsibility. And now you're looking at obstacles, delays. When it comes to the heart, the square. Oh my days! Why did Albert Hitchcock just come into my head? There was a black and white thing when he talked about. Oh my gosh! He's got in the beginning. Alfred Hitchcock has got like this square on his head, and he said, "Oh my gosh, what am I hiding?" or something like that in these boxes. I think it's about a woman swapping with another woman to be in their destiny or something like that. It's Alfred Hitchcock. The old black and white movie. And he talks about psychology. So someone was doing psychological. Someone studied sociology. And, what is his things are based on again? Psychological stuff, isn't it? So now someone was maybe being a sociopath when it comes to maybe a third party person. Manipulation about a Virgo person. Leo person is probably looking at the truth, standing up for the truth maybe. When it comes to happily ever after, when it comes to the soul world, but worried at the moment about an air sign person because she was worried about it. Now she's cussing him out. An air sign cussing him out because we just saw 9 of Wands, 9 of Swords, up at night, worried. She said, "No, I'm not worried about you no more. I know what you did. I saw everything you did while you went off. And you maybe done joint accounts and all that with a third party person. So no more sympathy for you. Love intimidates. All right, bye." So I look at challenges, obstacles. Someone's up at night because someone's being very sharp with their words. Maybe someone's settling, maybe, and want to be very blunt. So who do you think you're talking to? And what? Yeah, this is Wild Wild West. Look at them in the Wild Wild West. And he's like, all right, you want to disrespect me about my regrets. And you're exposing me. The higher priestess. Can we go in it? Can we go then? I don't think he's ever been told off, this King of Wands. And I think that's what shocks in his boots, puss in the boots. I think he's a spoiled, entitled masculine. He's never been told off before. He needs to be told off. Yeah, because now you're saying you would think I don't know about your decisions about Queen of Pentacles, like I can't see. Like you made this entrapment that you're stuck with a Queen of Pentacles in the joint assets and trying to swap destinies. Now you see my legacy when it comes to Libra person, when it comes to Arthur Wright, Edward Wright. So now you're not looking at your decision about entrapment, and now you're heartbroken about these dreams, about Libra person bringing justice because you gave money to Taurus person to build a house or to build some house, and now you can't afford your rent. And now you're fighting War of the Roses because you didn't like in the first place your third party person because you were sneaking with a Cancer person. And now you're secretly, looking at Queen of Cups, someone loving. Oh, blocking her mum as well, a Taurus person, lying, stealing, cheating. So now you're looking at, you lied about the divine feminine. Now you're looking at divine masculine. But the Taurus person was seeing the King of Cups, another lover. So now you want to take your power back because you're saying, "Oh, Empress, I'm over here. Can I come over?" Because you're an earth angel, we're telepathically connected together. You're from my past life, but you're being blunt because of this heartbreak, because you bring stagnation, because you're on your own, building your own legacy. And now your Aquarius person coming out of calmer waters, and the Leo's person think, she's defending her family when it comes to her expertise, legacy at work. Now you got people chatting. That's one thing I don't like, people chatting my family. And I look at the Empress working hard on expertise because she understands love. She tried to give it to a Leo person. Leo said, "No, darling. I want to run away from an earth angel. I want to sit in my abandonment issues and lie about Aquarius person when it comes to a higher priestess higher than the Pope." Because on my pathway, I'm looking at this dreamer. And I've gone within this in the truth. And I've got to face my tower, my karmic, because it's been exposed. Because I was juggling with this upside down Miss Queen of Wands in this cult with a Taurus. Because you walked away from a very strong, intuitive person that had an epiphany about your burden with your third party person. I know you're all sitting in the truth. about Aquarius person, you lot backstabbing Aquarius person. And now you're all online watching like children. That's what happens, isn't it? That's what you wanted. Queen of Pentacles, and now you see Queen of Pentacles didn't want you. So maybe there was a situation where, you know, when someone, like when you're on the phone, I can see a phone call saying, "Oh, do you really love me?" And you know that person, you know you don't, that the person don't. And because you've been chasing someone that don't want you, now you've got someone that does want you. You're playing that fucking game that Queen of Pentacles played. Duh, you're not playing over here, my friend. We are not playing that over here. Breadcrumbing and want to chase for validation. Pick me, and all that. Because I want attention. Nah, we're not doing that. We're looking at match energy, maybe. The Emperor and the Empress. When it comes to a dream. Someone's had epiphany. When it comes to someone single, very self-sufficient, a dreamer, being blunt. When it comes to an air sign person. So, they're saying air sign. That was a bloody disguise. I didn't know you were such a strong dreamer, courageous, self-insufficient, created your own generational wealth, and you're connected. And she's running away from the King of Wands because she's got to focus on her legacy. When it comes to dreams with a Queen of Swords, I got things to do, man. I gotta bring justice to Arthur Wright and Pamela Coleman Smith. I gotta do it. Something in me, man. It just won't stop. I gotta do it. I gotta do what I gotta do. Maybe you're looking at that same kind of energy. Do you know what I mean? Because we're all energy, you know. We all deal with things differently, you know. But we'll go for the same things. He's not the first player or the last player. He's not the last man to be. Well, hopefully the last man to be spiked, you know. So if someone had epiphany about maybe an Earth sign person, Tauro Capricorn person, want to do a sneak attack to Queen of Wands, or a counterpart to the King of Wands, and this Earth sign person is looking at dreams when it comes to someone's legacy, and a Libra person, the same person that put these tarots together and that. Oh boy, she's definitely going down. Karma, man. I hate when people say, "Why would God do such a thing?" It's your actions, intentions, and your energy, and the lack of belief in God. Put your Godhead on, people. That's going to give you the courage, all right, to go and face your challenges so you can see your legacy clearly, so you can bring in justice instead of regret. Bring all your regrets into great. So now someone regrets an offer from an Earth sign person when it comes to bringing in justice for maybe a dreamer. They went and done it to an Earth sign person. Yeah, when it comes to manifestation, they were thinking about Queen of Swords, maybe a dreamer. They regret not taking that offer. A dreamer, because they was thinking about money, joint account, and are they thinking about a legacy with a Libra person? When it comes to Queen of Swords, her family lineage, and now they're in the Nine of Swords. We saw Nine of Swords all in regret, because now you're looking at rejection. They wish they rejected food and drink from an Earth sign person, because a single person had a dream about an Earth sign family putting pills in someone's drink. So now they regret offer. So now this offer is going into a legal matter. When it comes to someone's creative idea for intellectual property, so now looking at someone's enthusiasm. They have to work on a court situation now. When it comes to bringing in justice for a self family, this King of Pentacles is thinking about his dreamer. When it comes to on the internet, Queen of Swords comes to calm waters. When it comes to maybe money, legacy, generational wealth, inheritance, gifts. So now someone feels like they look really tattered. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's not about your public appearance. It's about your skills, your talents. Maybe you regret taking up a work event, but transform your skills and talents, because everything's transferable. It's like if you're a mother, single mother, you know, Sometimes you're a hairdresser. Like I had to do my son's hair today, curly hair. I had to do his hair today. So I said today I was like, oh okay, so today I'm the hairdresser because just a while ago I had to bloody do the sink, plumb out the sink. So in 1 minute I'm a hairdresser, then I'm a plumber. Do you know what I mean? And then you're a carpenter. So we all have many skills, but we focus maybe on the wrong ones or ones that we've already mastered, and it's time to move on to another, you know? So now maybe someone's working or has to pay for legal matters, and now there's regrets at work or about something about work, or when it comes to fairness, balance, truth. Someone's dedicated, maybe. Someone's looking be more self sufficient. You could be a writer, a doctor, a policeman, or a dentist. Or you could be an actor or a journalist, you know? You can transform anything. Just figure out what type of leader you are. Or you a levazoir or a diplomatic leader. Or you a, what's that one like when you're domineering? Oh, diplomatic. No, not diplomatic. That's fair. Levazoir is many, I think it is. Some French one. Oh, what's the other one? When you're a dictator, that's not the type of leader you need to be. You're taking people down the wrong road. So like maybe someone's looking at the expertise when it comes to maybe a legal matter. We're looking at someone's expertise of work, being very self-sufficient, create their own generational wealth by themselves. Now someone's in regret, a Tauro Capricorn person and their family, because now they're seeing this blessing from God. Maybe they're going to bring the act of God in. I wonder if that's still available. The act of God. What if they got a legal matter like that? They must do, man. This is God's law. But we just fucked it up on earth. We're just not balanced with earth's law. It's more man's law for corruption, for like material wealth, you know? So now maybe justice, maybe someone's looking at justice, someone's heartbroken, maybe this King of Wands about this romance, unrequited love. Because now we're looking at control. Maybe this masculine's in control, holding back a budget. And now maybe he's controlling, and maybe this earth sign has to give, this family has to give money. Because now you've got 7, 4, third. Maybe someone's looking at harmony, happiness, because they're holding back the budget. Because someone tried to control someone's inheritance through unrequited love. Or through a connection with a Queen of Wands. Or a Tauro Capricorn person. Or someone's child, maybe. Because that was falseness. So now there's a legal thing with a Queen of Wands or maybe a King of Swords when it comes to falseness. When it comes to a message. So now someone's holding back a budget, maybe the King of Wands. Or this father figure to this earth sign person. I think he's a fucking emperor, but he's a corrupted lunatic. Someone's got to hold back though. There's a Grim Reaper, Capricorn, Taurus, an earth sign person. Maybe it's a masculine or a female. And it's regret. It's regret. There's a lot of pills in someone to control assets. But now they're looking at illegal and they're working on a legal matter maybe. Because they've got to hold back that budget. So now he's going to go over his generational wealth, but he's got to put a little bit more to match his divine feminine. Or maybe he's gone over 9, 10, 11, 12, 9, 19, 19, 12. 1912! I heard something about 1911. 1912. Maybe something happened in 1911, you know. 1912, 1911, 18, 19, 18, 9, 19, 1984? 1984 Act or 1884 Act. I don't know. 18, 8, 12, 12. Balance, beginning, creativity, growth, connection, holding back from falseness, a budget, 18, 19, 9. Wisdom, holding back, the emperor, the pre-emperor is the Four of Pentacles to become the King of Pentacles. Grounded, secure, abundant, Godhead on, only get advice from God to tell you what your moves are. It comes with patience, yeah, to come take it out of money worries about a house, so you can take your power back. Someone's fighting a Taurus, a third-party person, over a house because of a secret with a Cancer person, and maybe a mother because a Taurus is lying, and a Gemini about Aquarius when it comes to King of Cups. But somebody wants to invest in a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Maybe this King of Wands, Divine Masculine, feels left out in the cold from a Divine Feminine. Wants to maybe reunite, but fear his feelings. Oh, they pussy clock. Or fear the reunion. They'd be left out in the cold, rejection or something. now the tables have turned. Now you know how it feels. It's karma, innit? We all gotta learn somehow. That's why I like that movie Flight. Maybe you lot should watch Flight, you know, with Denzel Washington. Because not everything you can lie about. It's going to be at some point, they're just going to run out of lies. Because there's certain things when you know God is the credit, there's certain credits you can't take from God, and this is one of them. Godhead. This is one of them. No one can take the credit. Not me, not Addy Wally, not Arthur Wright, not Pamela Coleman Smith, not Queen of Wands, not this justice system. It's just the act of God. I see God's head. It is what it is. So now we're looking at maybe control. When it comes to maybe Four of Pentacles, greed, controlling someone's security. When it comes to a Leo's resources. When it comes to maybe victory, has to stand up for his victory, maybe. Or walking out of this legal matter with victory. Because he's holding back a budget. Or they might lose money because of greed, because of this fight with the King of Cups and his Queen of Wands. No, but the mind said he come out with nothing then. All the money's here. Hey. So they spend all that money. I wonder how much he charges then. That's a whole fucking generational wealth. All gone on food, drinks, party, and spiking people's drinks. And that's all you lot's fucking money went into, just to look like you lot were independently wealthy at work. To like you lot controlling your finances, that you're fair and balanced and resourceful. What a fucking lie. Now King of Cups is fighting now. In court maybe with the Queen of Wands. Or maybe going to be fighting in court with this Queen of Wands. About resources, holding back a budget maybe. Because of greed, security. Oh, paying for security for an earth sign because she was lying about some fucking event. So now she's got to give back money for security maybe from work because she lied that she needs security, but it was her own fucking mad head in her head. Yeah, her own illusion. It was an illusion. Maybe in some case, maybe this might be specific for someone, but someone's got to pay back about security. Someone paid money for security, but it was a lie. Something happened at some event or something, and the earth sign says she was knocked out. I don't know. She was lying, man. She's a sociopath. That person would go in the bathroom and knock their eye out and come out and say, I don't know, King of Wands did it. And I got to hold him back because I'm going to blackmail him or something. Or something happened to a brown dog in a bathroom. Maybe. Got burnt on purpose. Torturing a dog or torturing an animal or something like that in some bathroom. A white and silver bathroom. When it comes to a lover, Gemini person, or love choices, when it comes to Queen of Wands, or an earth sign person, had a dream about someone. Imagine all that money. Food, drink, events. Fucking hell. So maybe, basically, someone paid for their funeral, but while they were awake, and paid for their, I don't know, yeah, their funeral. They're burying someone alive, basically, slowly. A lover, earth sign person, to create confusions in these drinks. Confusions, illusions. And Queen of Wands has something to do with it, with a lover, Gemini person. Should I look at a counterpart that's self-sufficient and somebody's in love or something? Because a love choice is being blunt about an earth sign person. Jeez, boy. Imagine that. And I look at a Aquarius person, self-sufficient on their own, and now someone's in regret because they went with the devil. And now they're heartbroken because of Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Because of Queen of Pentacles not fucking walking away, a Leo person. And now they're looking at her dead mother and father, fighting, helping her. But really it's the hand of God. You done fucked up, boy. I saw everything. I saw everything. I saw everything Genevieve did. And this Queen of Wands. And the King of Cups. He tried to force me to fall in love with him or something. Or to be lustful or something like that. I do care what Ali Wali did, but I would never love anyone else but him. Never. And I'm happy by myself. I've got things to do. What a setup. Yeah. Up and down my emotions, cussing him out. He deserves it, man. I think he's never been told off before. He needs to be fucking told off. Because this is absolute madness. A love choice. When it comes to unrequited love. When it comes to maybe stagnations. Aquarius fighting about intellectual property maybe. Or the truth about an earth sign person. She was with a water sign person. And I was playing on his abandonmentship issues. Because they wanted money. So they've been doing it from the beginning, from when they started. So something must have happened in 2019, maybe at an event. 2019, 2010, 20 or 2021. Or 15, 14, 2014, or something happened in 2014, it started from then, at some event, or 2016, something like that. That's when he made an offer to an earth sign person, and they're in regret, because they played on the abandonment issues. Oh, when it came to the event about his film about abandonment issues, they've been playing with it from before then. And that's why there's a stagnation of 5, 7 years. 7. Maybe Virgo was 7 years old at the time. And Queen of Wands done something. Or 27. Or someone's 7. Or 14. Someone's single anyway. Queen of Swords. Yo, Queen of Swords. People are talking about this situation. Yeah, because it's all about. Yeah, I got feelings, but the bigger picture, I really believe it's about turning people's head back to God. This is the act of God. Only can be. Only can be. Look at the soul of the self. Look at resources. There's enough for everybody. Alright? And yourself. Just don't drain yourself out for anybody else. Dreamer. Aquarius. Queen of Swords. A dreamer. Queen of Swords. Self-sufficient. Maybe somebody wants to hand their love to this person. Because now you're looking at abandoned. They regret abandoning the Queen of Swords. So now they're fighting in a legal matter. Maybe he wants help, but his pride. Oh well. Let him sit in his pride then. Oh, I know that I really fucking stabbed in the back, but it's alright if you're coming to me to the courthouse. Hey, I tell you, boy, you should hear the way these two talk to each other in dreams, man. She'll probably say, yeah, but you're going to get cussed all the way there, boy. He wants to send a message to Queen of Swords. He wants to be reliable, is it? Look at him when I send a message. Yo, you see, when you're healed, man, you have to make humor, man. You can't sit in misery over fucking money. Yeah. Everyone's gone for a legal matter. Come on, just learn from it and move forward. But someone's bringing some real injustice, boy. You're looking at the Five of Swords. That's like attempted murder. That's intimidation. That's fighting, verbal, physical abuse. It was a setup at work. Now someone regrets an offer from an earth sign person because there seems to be a lot of pills going to someone's drink when it comes to a Taurus person. So maybe all this money is going back then. And that's why they maybe stalled, delayed this legal matter. Maybe he feared not getting his money back because nobody would have believed what was going on. But didn't he get a DNA test or something? Toxicology test or something? You must can get a blood test or something. A decision, Queen of Swords, fairness, balance, truth. Money, going back to the Queen of Swords, the legacy from Arthur Wright and Pamela Coleman Smith, or this King of Wands, he needs to stop fearing. This is the act of God. They will give back everything. I heard it in my dream. He said, I want to get my estate back. I heard it loud and clear. So they can resist all they want, but one way or another, he's getting much more. Because it's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, maybe father figure of this dirty earth sign person, or this Queen of Pentacles, or this Queen of Wands. All that money is going back to the King of Wands anyway. Whether it's a book deal, whether it's products, property, inheritance, gifts. Anyone you gave to Genevieve, I will pawn that and give the money to charity. That's your decision. It's up to you, bro. But anything she gave to him, jewelry and all that, I will give it back. I had something about some earring, some black Odyssey earring or something. Or onyx earring, a black one. He needs to get rid of that. I heard it in my dream. He needs to get rid of that. He can't wear that no more. Anything this earth sign or this family, Capricorn, or this group, he should know who they are. Anything they gave to him, he needs to throw it away. Because she wears this thing in Jamaica we call Gardner. It's for Obia women. And Genevieve wears it, but because they think we're stupid. But you see your culture, everybody knows what is what, but people don't talk. You just think it's some jewelry. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's called a Gardner, Gara, or something like that. That purple big thing that she wears and that fucking necklace with them fucking, I don't know, blood in it maybe. Now he's got to hold back. He can't go back to this earth sign person. Anyway, it's going to go for a legal amount anyway. Regardless, they can stay together to the end. It's only going to end how it started. It was about money. So every time you end in a relationship, sometimes you can't tell because that was the beginning of the plan. It's how it ended. Mashing up people's structure, stability. Then you got epiphany about Aquarius person, maybe. And now someone's worried. I knew it. Worried. You shouldn't be worried, man. Blackmail, whatever. I thought that was a setup as well. Something about some two women were sleeping in the bed or something in some house. And I said, I'm going to tell the judge now. And I ran off and told the judge. Obviously, it was good. Because I saw she might be a school teacher or some kind of teacher, something. A Queen of Wands. Maybe it's her first time. I don't know, but some form of relation, some form of lesbian thing going on over there as well with this Queen of Pentacles. I think it might be a Queen of Wands or maybe a Queen of Cups, maybe. Maybe it's a Queen of Cups, maybe. Or this Queen of Wands. Because it could be more than one person. More than one Queen of Wands energy over there. When it comes to a Taurus or Capricorn person, told you. All that money is scattered. Is going to be coming to one now. Because God handed him a gift. And when it comes to the coin, a coin has two sides in it. What's on the other side of this blessing? Confusion. People came out of control. A Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. When it comes to planting the garden. She opens her leg because her legs is the garden. Her fish market. So now you're looking at, I told you, fish market. Too much energy in that fucking bed. Too much. That's a masculine energy. That can mean willy. That can mean passion. That can mean creativity. That can mean, you know what I mean? A cotton bud that he needs to use because his ears are too hard. That's what he needs, a cotton bud. So now you look at maybe new beginnings when it comes to maybe your ambition. You're looking at maybe joy of creativity when it comes to maybe your passion of inspiration. Maybe look at your manifestations after a setback because there was a lack of energy because there was too much in the bedroom bully area. So maybe you're feeling uninspired, you know. So just look at your intuition because there's a secret of a Cancer person or someone's holding their secrets, holding their feelings maybe. When it comes to Queen of Wands and a Cancer person with this Earth sign person. Whoa, wicked people, man. So then you look at maybe the Queen of Wands. It comes to maybe a counterpart to the King of Wands, maybe. Or you're looking at maybe a family. When it comes to the Queen of Wands, I'm seeing maybe a Gemini masculine, seeing this trouble. When it comes to a very naive person. Got paid by a Taurus person. Now you're looking at what you sow is what you reap. With a Taurus person, or it could be a Taurus person or a Taurus masculine when it comes to a path of a business deal. With a Gemini person, invested with maybe the devil, Taurus person. When it comes to maybe seeing the demon when they're angry now because now they're seeing someone self-sufficient. Now they see someone's legacy when it comes to Libra person after right. Now they're angry. Why? Because the Queen of Wands got paid, a partitioner. Maybe his fucking mum, sister, cousin. I don't know who these people are. Maybe it's something to do with a Taurus person. They were doing dark spiritual practices, man. They invested in it. That's what I said. Look how much money they invested in it. And Queen of Wands tried to hide behind the bushes, acting like it's not her. It's only Taurus. No, it doesn't matter if you're the scapegoat. You still partnered up with the devil. The devil doesn't come knocking your door in a cape and two horns. It is a Capricorn, Taurus person and a Queen of Wands. They're saying they're very seductive, very jealous people over a dreamer when it comes to maybe someone self-sufficient. You know? They're the fucking demons in the dreams. A Taurus or a Capricorn person trying to do disguise. But we see everything. Why? The act of God. Because they don't believe in God. She came my dream and said, is God real? So she's not allowed to question, my darling. You stole from my Diwali. Come your body. Said, please don't drag me in public. No, well, you dragged yourself, my darling. Because you're toxic, jealous, envious, superficial, and very envious. And now there's a regret about a Taurus or Capricorn person. The devil gave someone something at an event. Maybe back in 2019. That's 9, that's 10, 19, 2019 maybe, or 2014, up until 2018 maybe, 18, 19. and had to gather evidence for the last 5 years because surveillance takes long. So there's been mixed energy when it comes to an earth sign person. They got to go single, earth sign person. We look at maybe an air sign person bringing justice, fairness, balance, truth when it comes to being someone being very self-sufficient. Because they're codependent. Earth sign person is angry and bitter. Too much hate in that person. Too much darkness. No light outside of themselves. Only light outside. So now they're jealous of an air sign person when it comes to balance, fairness, truth. Because now there's a regret about an event when it comes to food and drink. 4-4, they got to walk away from this family. Look how much money they fucking spend. I wonder how much it costs for fucking opiate bottle then. Well, they spent a lot of money for someone not to walk away, to sit in regret about their choices. So they started being demonic, playing games, because somebody was sitting in abandonment issues. Because we all think we can be healed, innit? But it just takes something to really trigger. Because that's the soulmate connection when it comes to twin flame connection. It really makes you go to the last bitter kind of like grain of an issue you have inside yourself. That's the twin flame connection. It really makes you look at the parts you don't want to fucking look at inside yourself. And now someone's looking at the devil. A Tauro Capricorn person or Queen of Wands, very distorted feminines. When it comes to too seductive, too lying, like to push their values onto other people, very superficial, very mean girls, you know. Want to act like they're self-sufficient, but they're just angry girls that can't be sufficient. They're codependent, so they're hating everybody else. So they got to prove a point. And now they've proved it. They're shackled to the devil because what you put in all the time, now they're shackled to the devil. And now they're angry about a dreamer because they only see the devil. In a Taurus person, I know what they see, boy. I'm telling you, I saw one the other day. I was like, Paul C. Clark, is that what you love to see all the time? I was like, wow. Then I saw one big fucking witch and I was just laughing, thinking, look at them. They put so much into hate and to witch spells and to obia. Now they stuck with the energy. They didn't learn what energy is. So what the devil allows you to do, he protects heaven indirectly. Because he makes you come into his devil energy. Because you are devils inside of you. You know what I mean? Your devil energy. And someone put too much darkness over their life. Why? Because vanity is a destruction to the soul. So now they're seeing that they're just demonic. They're just jealous that someone's life irritating someone's demons. Because they're not self-sufficient. They're not self-sufficient people. They need men. And God can't work through us when we're too codependent. It's like a drug. And you can overdose on that stuff. Yay! God, man, the hand of God, the law. I'm telling you, there has to have an act of God out there somewhere. Because this is like the act of God. Because it's like the devil versus God. So now they're in regret. Why? Because now they're seeing the works of God and the works of a Queen of Swords' ancestors. Libra, Mr. White. Arthur Edward White. Justice. So now maybe someone's got their Godhead on and not their fucking demon head because they want the demon to be stuck in his head because he likes JOBs. Blowjobs, I guess. King of Wands. King of Wands. This has to be the act of God, man. You gotta agree. Press like, subscribe. It has to be. I see God all the time. God said he's coming. I heard it. People, write your dreams down. I heard it. I keep hearing it. I keep seeing God's face, man. Maybe someone's got their Godhead on now looking at transformations. Or maybe working with a King of Swords or a lawyer. Secretly. So it's under secret then. So you're still in your devil energy, King of Wands. You can't always be secrets all the time. I'm not going to sit here worrying about you every fucking lifetime. It's unrealistic. I got things to do. I got to see about the deception towards this Libra masculine to give him his justice. Because he had a wish fulfillment, which is true. There was a message about his legacy, and he wants me to fight when it comes to maybe the third party person. Because now someone's being blunt about unrequited love. That was dangerous. Because someone's looking at Turic card, there was death on it. Because a Leo person looking at Sagittarius, by this Virgo, by this Taurus person, indecisions. It comes to a part of life of Aquarius. I reckon this happened to Arthur White, you know. I don't know why. Maybe he loved Pamela Coleman Smith secretly. And he was afraid of rejection from his family because of maybe his own family business or something. And maybe they were angry. Or this group he was with, maybe that was one of the secrets why they broke up, maybe. But maybe someone's secretly looking at a legal matter with a Cancer person. Because the King of Wands is looking at paying for legal matters. Or he paid for legal matters for a Taurus person to control some secret with a Cancer. Or a King of Swords in this fucking done perjury and worked for a Taurus maybe to control some secret. Someone gave someone money. Or Queen of Wands to control the secret about a Taurus in some legal matter where she's connected to the King of Swords. Because the money's over there. You got to follow the money trail. Pussy Club. This is getting so deep, man. I always wanted to be a detective. I'm not going to lie. I studied criminology at some point and sociology. Yeah, looking at a fresh start maybe, or someone innocent. King of Wands maybe. Well, in my eyes, he ain't innocent. Over there, he's innocent though. Yeah, it's a kind of karmic cycle. It's got to call it the act of God, man. It's got to be. Because I was looking at King of Wands, looking at a critical decision. Because first he's looking at maybe an illusion. He's got to use intuition to go through the illusion to see that this is the act of God and he's the emperor. You can't listen to Genevieve and her people there. They're just jealous. They want money. Look beyond the fucking money, King of Wands. God's got things to do. Every day passes. You lot are wasting. Just wasting. Success delayed. Waste. God asked you to do something. We're in November now. So nobody wants to remember God's plan. But you don't want to be around Christmas saying, God bless Jesus. And you're singing your Bethlehem fucking songs. And God asked you to do one fucking thing on earth. Just create heaven on earth within yourself first. So we can have it on earth. No. You don't want to fucking be demonic and hide big pussies and Nadia. Or some stupid business person. Or some woman that thinks she's creative. But full of fucking hate because she wants to look like, I'm so independent, darling. But behind the secret is some man giving you everything till you can't let go. I'm being triggered right now because air signs, most of us don't like codependent relationships. We're too compatible. King of Swords now running when it comes to Queen of Cups. Now he wants to break up with Queen of Cups now as well. A Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person wasting your fucking time. Because you'll come back with these bitches next lifetime. And you can't learn your lesson. You better learn it now, boy. If you don't like these bitches now, let's go now. Let go. Trust on my roadside. I don't care if you got no drawers. I don't care if you got no house. There's too many B&Bs. There's too many houses out there where you can go for homeless people. So what? You want everyone else homeless? So now you want me to think about you? No, get out. You're not the goat. We don't want no goat around here, the greatest of all time. That's the goat. That's the devil, darling. We're going for the greatest of all time. And that's God, and God way only. Law and order. Oh, when it comes to Libra person, now you don't think about Libra person now. When it comes to someone in a tomb, when it comes to maybe you don't think about, whoa, look at her destiny. She's connected to Arthur Right, for real, for real, for real, for real, for real. Don't worry about that part, people. It's that part we need to worry about, bringing justice for God. Heaven on earth, man. Put your Godhead on masculine. You don't have to be a King of Wands, just be that energy. There you go. Single. Taurus person got to be single. This Queen of Wands for about being single. Because they're just too fucking toxic. These two single bitches. Single ladies. No, you're not fucking single ladies. All the single ladies. Look at them, put your hands up. Oh, 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 no, 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 you're not no single fucking lady. Go sit your clock down now. Oh, no, oh, oh, look at them. Oh, 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 we've been caught. Yes, you have. Oh, 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 oh. Instead of a ring, you're getting fucking handcuffs. Looking at someone's insight, man, waiting for someone's results to come in because they're looking at walking away from this family joint something. Where's Queen of Wands, earth sign person, angry, going to be single. Because now you look at a dreamer, very self-sufficient, and they're angry and jealous about Aquarius person. Use their intuition to come out of entrapment. Because they got things to do. Because they got a legacy. Because they got to walk away. Because they got to focus on a legacy. There you go. Walk away from his big pussy Queen of Pentacles because she did something. And it's a shock to her daddy or something. Or Emperor because he was dizzy. And dizzy spells come from her. Because she won illness, entrapment. Now she's trapped into spiritual prison, prison, mental prison, and she's scared. Says you're right. And Adiwad, I mean Genevieve Naja, says you're right. And so Adiwad as well. Should listen to his intuition. No empathy for him as well. Until he learns his lesson. He'll get it later. He's on probation. He's on probation. I'm sorry. That's your problem. And probation can last a very long time. Because Queen of Pentacles maybe got her back to this King of Wands now, trying to act like she's fucking innocent, but she's paying for entrapment. When it comes generational wealth, she wasted it. Look at her putting all that in events. It's eventima in this drink, so someone can sit in resentment. And I say to him for the first year in my emails, stop. You're looking like the fucking devil. They're playing strings because in Hollywood they play with your insecurities. And they give you the drink, the woman, and all that. I don't know, science. Arthur, Albert, Arthur, Albert, Arthur, Arthur, right? Arthur. I'm going to find that thing. I'm going to put on my community page. It's called Alfred Hitchcock. It reminds me of this. I don't know why I'm singing his movie with the box. And he puts his box on his head. And he says, we all have a box, but what's in the box depends what you put in the box. Or something like that. Depends on the woman. Or something like that. Something like that. Or did I post it? Or did I post Annie? Tomorrow, bet your bottom dollars. Tomorrow. I believe in God's plan tomorrow. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollars. I believe it. I do. Justice for God, I guess. The sun will come out tomorrow. God's head will come out eventually tomorrow. He will. I saw it. I saw God's head. But tomorrow belongs to us first. We've got to clean house up before Dad comes back. As you're definitely getting a curfew in spiritual prison, prison or mental prison. Messages from God. The sun will come out tomorrow. I believe you, God. I believe you. I believe you're coming. I believe you. You're looking at a power couple. You may be looking at King of Pentacles, looking at his work, holding back a budget from a Cancer person because of a secret, illusion, mysteries. Or this could be the King of Wands, got his Godhead on. He feels more grounded because he's going to get all that money back. to become the pre-emperor, the Four of Pentacles, to come, you've got to hold back that budget, inheritance, gifts, properties, money, hold that back. Become the King of Pentacles by working on fairness, balance, truth, put your Godhead back on, lose your intuition to go through the illusion, and now maybe he feels more controlled now when it comes to feeling, because now he's got his Godhead on, and now maybe he's holding back being worried, because now he's being a dirty moose, because now he's saying, screw over, I want to be in that bed with an air sign person. I'm saying, you better get your fuck in that shower. I don't know where you're jumping going, my friend. And that's where the blunt thing comes in. Really? I know what this man's like. That's why I'm not running after him. When he's ready, that man will put his foot on my door and kick it down. And he's not taking anything other than. And I'm going to tell him to spin on it. Because in dreams, he tries to talk to me and I tell him, you didn't even talk to me anyway. And I tell him, you know what I say to him? Fuck off. And guess what he starts doing? Laughing. And then I would say, fuck you. And then I'll keep walking. And he's running behind me laughing. And now we're looking at power couple. When it comes to same energy, to co-create, to create grand designs from the intuition. That be not worried about money. Use your intuition. Them days are over. The sun will come out tomorrow. Yes, I can sing, but it's all about tomorrow. I believe in you, God. I do. I believe in your grand plan tomorrow. The sun will come out tomorrow. And now someone's worried about betrayal, about resources. Yeah, you did wrong, King of Wands. But it's the act of God, man, and it can be. How else would I understand the cards again then? If I didn't go through this tragedy, how would I connect back to Arthur Wright and Pamela Coleman Smith? How would I reconnect back to what I love? Images, words. When I was young, I had to say, why do we have the word key? Primary school, I remember walking down my grandma's long road. I always asked myself, why? Why do we have the word key? Why 3 letters? And why K-E-Y? Why? I can hear my friend saying, because V has a tail. Why? Because V has a tail. Because V and the tail looks like a Y. You know? Then I used to say to myself, why aren't we allowed to say the F word? Fuck. So when my mum wasn't around, I was younger, I'd go up the road when I go to the sweet shop, to Vera's shop. Old lady who's there forever. I say, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Because I think I'm not hurting no one. But I realise sometimes my words are fucking disgusting. I need soap, boy. Yeah, I know that. I'm in Earth School here to graduate from your flaws, love. So don't, be open with your flaws, man. Show people how we went through it, So, because when you hold back a secret, it just becomes more into darkness, Then it just becomes worry, shame, anxiety, you can't look at your heart no more. Because it went into some useless resources, it wasn't resourceful. Because someone didn't listen to the heart. Listen to your heart, because it's calling for you, And then maybe someone's up at night, maybe a King of Pentacles, thinking about this worry. When it comes to maybe a Libra person, helping an air sign person, now they feel embarrassed. When it comes to fighting with a Leo person, when it comes to his love choice. So you all knew he had a love choice. Aquarius. But play some fucking illusion and made him go to a Queen of Pentacles because something happened, some event. In 2014, 16, 19, whatever days I just said. Or 2008. Maybe something happened in 2008. 8? Or 12. between 8 and 12 at an event. So this happened and started in 20 fucking 12. I knew it because I saw her following me, man. I didn't know who she was until the dream started. 8 fucking years later, and I had a flashback. I said, I wonder who that person is. I'm sure that person's following me. I remember saying it to myself. I was at a petrol station. And around certain areas, I kept seeing this person. So my mind said, go and Google the person you keep seeing in your dreams. I never met this person until my dreams. So when I Googled, listened to my intuition, and I Googled David Nadia, as there's a God above, it was the same fucking woman with the same hairstyle and the same, I don't know what you call them cars, them deep looking cars, teriyakis or whatever. It was her. Queen of Pentacles. Since 20 fucking 12, this bitch been following me. And there's a God above. I saw it. I saw her. I kept saying, is she following me? Why is she following me? Maybe she was getting pictures. Because on government.uk, she was resident here at some point. Because her name was on our system. She had companies in Peckham, Putney, something like that. Some dirty, no disrespect, but where she was awful. So there's possibility that evidence is there again. She's been following me since 20 fucking 12. I saw her. So maybe she saw my car because maybe Queen of Wands saw me at the petrol station with King of Wands, maybe somewhere, or somehow my name got brought up because since 2012, she's been following. Fucking hell. I saw her. And then Gina Usher come to my shop, my friend's shop. And she's never been back. My mind said, it's only when she left, you know. My mind said, go and Google Gina Usher. Who the fuck is she sitting next to and standing next to? Genevieve Nadia, the stalker. So she's been working on this 8 years before I came. And then she started again 4 years. 4 years maybe, so 9, 10, 11, 12, since 2012. Since 20 fucking 12. Earth sign, at work. So it happened from the event when he came to the hotel and he said to me in real life, on Earth, I picked him up from the airport. And I wonder if he just came back from casting her as his mum. And he said, I think I fucking sold my soul to the devil. That's what he said to me. That's what he said. And now you're looking at dream messages about an entrapment when it comes to Queen of Pentacles, a Taurus person, for donations, money. 7, 8, at work. So she was putting pills in people's things at work. I think she's just, do you know that case? Oh my days, when that mum, no, she's a nurse, and she just goes around just, all right, you know, like her teeth. They're just teeth for the sake of it. They could have, I don't know, they can have a tin of beans at home. They could have like 60 tin of beans. But because they see a tin of beans at, I don't know, in someone's shop, they just can't help taking it. They just can't help it. And I think at work, that's what it says, 6, 7, investment. At work, she's been doing at work as well. To a Virgo person and a King of Swords. And they didn't know that. Maybe they didn't know, or maybe they did, but I don't know. But anyway, to this King of Pentacles, anyway, some Virgo person at work, so she can get donations, so she can continue. Because without their money, she can't pay for this witch spell shit or something like that. Or she was learning, maybe, from Dark Miracles, maybe, and advance her knowledge. So now maybe they're going to sue her as well. I think they should. I think they should sue her. For some information from some industry, she took this information. She done such shady work, but something did work. She's going to be sued by work, not just King Wands. She will be sued by some rich man, some CEO, some man. Queen of Pentacles will be sued by. And I'm looking at love when it comes to Aquarius person. Grounded, self-sufficient, Aquarius. When it comes to maybe this Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles being jealous. Because they didn't want this masculine to see the Empress. But this is the act of God, man. And I think that's what this King of Pentacles is saying. This only can be the act of God. When it comes to divine masculine being guided by God. I think that's what he's thinking. Only can be, boy. He said, what a powerful connection you got with God, King of Wands. And you ignored that lesson. You ignored it. Yeah, but I think it's because I had to get to know this. To relearn it again. Because it's in me. So I had to take it out, innit? To prove to everyone else. Go within. And go and get your spiritual gifts. But be patient. So they look at the old investment and look at something new. When it comes to an air sign person, single person. When it comes to maybe juggling. Different perspective about donations to a Queen of Pentacles or a Pisces person and a Taurus person in an institution secretly giving a Cancer person. So secretly giving a Cancer person money or vice versa to hold this masculine in some position. So it was a Cancer person and this Genevieve Nadia, and now they're worried because now the King of Pentacles is worried because they're worried about this King of Pentacles looking at them or something like that because she needs his money or something like that. But all that money's going back to the pre-emperor. He has to go back to this pre-emperor. He's going to go broke. This King of Wands is going to see a lot of money go down. He's got to hold it back and go back to the pre-emperor. That's the pre-emperor. No more spending money. Forget it. Even if he looks tattered on the road, even if he fucking drives a fucking wagon from 1800 and everybody else has got a fucking Bentley, who gives a shit? You don't love too much public appearance too much. Now you can't air sign person when it comes to higher priests, higher than the Pope. Epiphany. Now they've got epiphany now, is it? About Cancer person telling lies. Now they're worried. Because now you're looking at earthly matters or Virgo person. Someone's had an epiphany anyway about the truth about this Virgo person, or maybe about this money, or maybe about a legal matter. Because now you're planting a new foundation. After this is gone, now a soul world becomes intuitive people. There's going to be a whole world of us. This is where they're angry because they're stupid. They're in regret because it's not just one person. It's going to be a whole load of people. So now Queen of Wands are looking at maybe a split decision. I don't know what it's got to do with these women. I'm glad you got in my business anyway. Because now I get to relate to you bitches. Yeah, because you need something to relate, innit? So to relate, to give me back my gifts, for me to understand, because I knew it straight away. But learning like this has made me even stronger. And I didn't regret. Because my ancestors are for right. And Pamela Coleman Smith, so we're looking at a legend, you know, getting justice. And that's what this King of Pentacles thinking of, maybe in this institution, this cult, this secret code that was given generation to Taurus person. Or they're looking at maybe a Queen of Swords as the Empress, thinking you're a very good spiritual teacher. Or a guru or something. But we all are. It's like we're just a page of the Bible. Just be creative with your story, right? Because every face has a story. Don't hide it. They try to hide Aquarius' story while theirs is out. So this is why I can't have sympathy for EPs and producers and directors, because they understand every face has a story. These are storytellers. Do you know what I mean? So now we're coming out of restriction. Maybe a Leo person is looking at this spiritual romantic journey and which fulfillment he's always held on to. Well, if he wants to be a sport little boy in the corner, leave him where he is until he speaks to God, innit? He has to speak to God anyway, regardless. This is the act of God, man. He has to speak to God to do his transformation. Yeah, abandonmentship issue. They were playing on it. This earth sign person preying on the heart of his abandonmentship issues because she learned about his mum. She learned about his insecurities, his triggers. And she took advantage of that. Because in the interview, he did say, told you third-party person, I'm not going to go through it. Someone wants to go to a tour cap. Told you abandonmentship issues. This Taurus person Because he said that was hard when he had to remake his stepmom's front room or something. And maybe she saw his tears or something, and he's not used to that. And because she played his mum and she gave him a bit of pussy, he just fell right into the deep hole of the den. It's like what do you call it again? A fireman. He went down the pipe hole and got stuck downstairs in the underworld, I guess, playing with daddy-in-law. This is the sin-in-law. Yep, the sin-in-law, because she's got a big man down there, boy. Yes, Genevieve, I saw you dating a lot of men. A lot of men. Remember, walking love, talking truth. Love you guys. Bye.